are in the middle of the devotional money game with 19 participants that are 5 days plus bonus day busy with their workbooks, feeling out how they can make the flow of money bigger that goes to them. So that one of the things that they can do then is that they can, in fact, start to invest. Because they're also learning a lot of things. And one of the things they learn is on day 2, I believe, on the very extensive workbooks, they learn that investing is like the highest form of money. Because it means what you gave will get back to you. And more than that will flow back to you. And it keeps on coming. That's what investing is. And in this live, I do have a topic that, is pretty much about investing. And the topic is why money is fit as tool to get your twin flame union to emerge. 3 reasons plus oracle cards. Because how we do money, it is actually always very related to love, to romance, to true romance of the ultimate sort that is divine of nature because you are divine. A love that is divine love that calls forth your ultimate lover, that is the one with whom you are created. That is called your twin flame, but it doesn't matter how it's called. That's just what it is. It's the complementary part of you that you maybe were not aware of yet, but there you go. And we combine everything in life with this topic of the ultimate lover, which is the deepest form of spirituality that you can experience in the world, in the universe, brought to the most superficial place, the earth, materialism, daily life, physical reality, right? A physical love relationship, that one that you want. It combines these two planes, like the deepest core of your heart, where you are divine, and the place where you live your life in a manifested realm, in the actuality of a romance, a relationship. Yeah. And we combine every topic with that because that is the deepest thing that you can experience. And it's also the most leading edge way you can experience life and spirituality and learning and education. And I became initiated to pass that on. So there you go. And money is also combined with that. Just like all kinds of other topics with money as well. And money actually has much more in common with that than you might think. Because they're both the romance with the ultimate lover, called twin flame union, and your money as an expression of value. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I gave it away. What they have in common is they're both expressions of value, the deepest value. If you allow that to be like that, depends on you. It's your choice that matters there. When you just say, well, okay, let me just have one lover or another. I don't care whom it is. Well, just let's pick that one from the bar from yesterday evening. Okay. But that's not your true twin flame. So, okay. But it could be. I mean, you can meet your true twin flame in the bar as well. That's not the point. But just For the story, in my example, that's not your true twin flame. And then that doesn't really matter, and it doesn't click in with your deepest self. It doesn't click in with the leading edge of creation. You don't come to that level of happiness. That's what that means. You can do money and you say, well, whatever, man, I have like 10 euro here, the paper one. That's okay. What do I care? It's connected to my twin flame union, deepest spiritual level. Well, okay, no problem. No deep value for you there. Just like in the romance and love. Well, it's not your twin flame. Oh, who cares? Well, okay then. Right? Then no true happiness for you. No true value for you in that realm of your life. And, many people, for a reason, choose a partner as a basis for their lives. Think about it. And then to then start to make money together, right? That's what people do with their lives. So, in the daily life sense, they are, in the social sense, in the societal sense, they are deeply related already. But then they're not usually not related to that deep sense of happiness and satisfaction, the ultimate fulfillment, your divine love. And the value of that's not connected there then. Well, with what we do, it is connected there. So that's the difference. And it's an awesome difference. It's there are no words that can describe how beautiful that difference really is. So you are invited to, participate in that if it speaks to you. Come to our Facebook group, go to my profile. In the bio, you see the first thing I mention is come to our group. Here's the group. Because in the group, I actually give lots of things away for free, just like that. And you're always then connected to, when things happen, such as this devotional money game of 5 days that these 19 people are following. You're always in with our online events because there are a lot of online events. So just so you know, you can just partake and start. But yeah, the real deal comes when you really go deeper. Of course, I also give, one-on-one deep coaching. So that's indeed the case as well. So, but let's go back to the central question of this life. Why money is a fit tool to get your twin flame union to emerge. All right then, I have 3 points. 1, because union and money are not so different. They are both expressions of divine value. Well, I had already given that away, but let's take it up one more time. It is the societal and social norm that we say, well, money is there, it's over there. It's like serious, that's like important. But spirituality and union and twin flames and deep value of the divine sense, well, that's over there. It's completely over there. There's no relation between them. But that's not how we do it here. What I teach is that there is a relationship because there is a completely new venture point that you can take in. And that means you're going to operate from oneness. And in oneness, you see it as one. And that's the spiritual point that I want you to see. Deep divine value in love as well as money. 2, because why is money fit as a tool to get your twin flame union to emerge? Because I work in such a way, me as a teacher, I'm here online as a teacher to relate to you. I work in such a way that devotionally giving money makes Divine Mother give to you union results. Because I am emoted by Divine Mother. That is the divine feminine perspective of God, so to speak. She stands right behind me and she helps me, giving these people that come to me their twin flame unions, bringing them in their harmonious union consciousness state, because that's what is fundamental there. But I do that with Divine Mother. And I created over the last 7 years or so a new, completely rarefied atmosphere in which it is true. After lots of development and lots of trials and tribulations and ups and downs and trying things out and making them better and whatnot and on and on and on, we made it to such a thing, such a process that when you invest money, energy is money, invest energy into what we do here, Divine Mother will give you back results in your union. That's how I repaired my relationship with the Divine Mother. That's the degree to which I repaired my relationship with the Divine itself, to be able to bring you the harmonious union consciousness that you need to manifest your twin flame and be with them in a sustainable way and in the joy that it's truly about. And with a true one too, because many people have a false one, which is also not working well for you, right? Because it doesn't open the abundance that the twin flame actually opens up for you. You see, when you are in twin flame union, in the harmonious way, how I teach it, the door opens so that everything will be given you. Everything will be given you. Money, resources, support, friends, heavenly help, whatever it is that you want, you will get it. That's what happens there. And so I created this whole magical miracle for you in such a way that when you start to go deeper, because you feel in your heart that you really want to have the result and you start to invest, then the Divine Mother herself will come to you and gives you results back in return. That is truly what I did. It is an inner work, let's say, achievement for the school that I lead, that I reached. And it truly works. It's not about me. I don't need your money. I already have a good life. That's already been taken care of. You can invest so that you get results. 3, why is money fit as a tool to get your twin flame union to emerge? Because it is an expression of self-value that you can grant yourself when you do it. Yeah, absolutely. Because the deepest thing is union, living from that oneness fully, also in romance, also in value, also in abundance. To have your relationship on which you build your daily life be together with your true twin flame. And what is needed for that? What is that an expression of? Of self-love, self-value, to the degree of that you feel divine love. It is an expression of self-value, of self-love, of divine inner self-love when you start to invest money in that goal. And you will see that it works. Money and the romance as one will give you your harmonious twin flame union. But only here, I have to say, not in other places. I speak about the whole working of what I achieved with the work that I stand for and that we spread. Let's ask the angels with some oracle cards if I lied, right? Or if it's indeed so. Here are, I see a card. Forgiveness. Well, forgive yourself if you don't believe it. Forgiveness is the central inner technique, you could almost say. It's true. That is used to reach this place of oneness, seeing romance and money as one valuable thing. It's true. Forgiveness does that. Forgiveness of that you didn't notice before. Forgiveness of what you did before was in another system that excluded this possibility completely. Forgiveness that other people around you and your family where you came from did that. Forgiveness is the force, is the technique, if you will, that brings you back into the direct relationship with the divine, where your harmonious twin flame union is, where it lives, and where it will be manifest on earth for you. Forgiveness is that tool. Forgive yourself for having mistaken money for a worldly thing that is devoid of love and of divine power. Forgive yourself for that, and uh, relocate yourself to the deeper truth of life, which is actually the only place that is truly grounded. You will become sobered up in this. And through this forgiveness process, you will become finally rooted and anchored on the earth. You will let go of vague stuff and flying above in the clouds. You will let go of that. That's the process. And you will then start to see that all these so serious and so grounded people, so to speak, of society and stuff, that they're not at all sobered up. Not at all. And you start to see that, oh, when I'm in harmonious twin flame union consciousness state, that is when I am sobered up and I am real. I'm in the truth. I'm grounded on earth at the same time as connected to divine truth. And that is the only place that really anchors you and where you're not in illusions. So let's ask Divine Mother a card, and I have a card already, how she is supporting this message. And here it is: Our Lady of Divine Direction. Wow, seems pretty fit here, isn't it? Our Lady of Divine Direction. It's like, where should we go? And she knows. She just told you through me and through the booklet. Here it comes. I am guiding you, my child, and I ask you to trust me. Recently you had, or soon you will have, a sudden change in direction in a matter that perhaps surprises you. Do not resist this. Allow my hand to guide the course of your life direction. I have foreseen a pitfall that you can easily avoid whilst still learning your destination. Pray to me and trust, and together we shall journey on towards the goal. Wow. She foresees a pitfall, and you are able to not fall in it when you lean on her. Awesome. Let's get a card from the deck with personal messages. They're Dutch, and I will translate it for you on the fly. I can just be myself and trust that that is good enough. You're certainly going to be yourself in this process, in this journey of seeing both money and romance as fully connected to the divine. And investing in the one means results with the other, and vice versa. You start to be yourself in that process. You start to see that beforehand you were not even yourself yet. But now you are going to be simply yourself. It's enough. And you start to feel empowered through that. And this self is not the ego, but it's the true self. And that's for some people quite some difference that they need to bridge first, which is the healing process. But I promise you that you will come out in simply yourself, and that is enough. And the card from the Mary Magdalene deck is enlightenment. So that's going to be very light for you and very, yeah, loving and just really feel good. This is going to be your enlightenment of everything. Everything will also become clarified for you when you go this journey. And from the life purpose deck, crystals. Well, that's also light, but then in stone form, right? Light in the form of stones. These are crystals, yeah. And in crystals, you can find that light and beauty as well, and a lot of healing often. You will become a crystal in this process. You will become crystallized. You were a rock of the earth, but now you become light itself in the process. And you will become the true self that is the version of you who you ought to be in your twin flame union, the version of you that you will be in full divine abundance. That's going to be the crystalline light version of you. And now we're going to look in the Angels of Abundance cards. I have 2 cards here. And the first is Raise or Promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So, if you do what we suggest today, things will work out for you. And we have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to whatever you feel works out for you and people who are with these goals. Everything you will put in it will come back to you multiplied. So this is actually, I mean, even though it says donations, tithing, and charitable work, I think that you should read it as this is the art of investing that I started to speak about in the beginning. When you invest, you get out of it what you put in. If you invest money in your twin flame journey, you get out of it what you desired. And that is possible only here. And it is a divine law. And it will work for you as well. And I hope that helped. Love from Petra.